Welcome, many thanks indeed for calling through. I'm going to raise a glass for you tonight. The time of broadcasting, well, it's a little after 6 o'clock. I'm just going to have a swig of this. Cheers. Did you like that 5:30 at Wolverhampton? I've had about 50 or 60 emails through to my racing office telling me they've won a nice few quid. You're not alone. I had 250 each way on it, and lovely winner, Kaylin Saucy. That's the one I called it. I'm not sure what the commentator called it. But it doesn't really matter what anyone called it. If you look at the result, it won at 9-1. And that was the one bet I gave you in UK, starting at 5:30 at Wolverhampton, and it absolutely bolted up. The second leg runs later tonight, and that would land 100-1 double. Wouldn't that be nice? I gave you a 21-1 double. I think it was on Thursday, wasn't it? Including an 80-1 treble. How about that? That was fantastic as well. But another big winner for me on a big Saturday already. 9-1 winner from the two bets given, and one more to go. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if that one did the business. Now, I want you to think very carefully about, do you want to make some money? Because on Monday, I have got two bets. One at Wolverhampton, one at Kempton. I expect it to be 66-1, 80-1 or 100-1 the double. And if you want them both, you can register now, and it's just £10 for both of them. Two bets on Monday. The office is open right now to register for those two bets. They will be sent by email and PayPal at 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock tomorrow. The two horses running on Monday at Wolverhampton on their twilight meeting, and at Kempton in the afternoon meeting. We're going all weather all the way. All weather all the way. And these two bets are coming from the same amazing sand source that gave me that horse there what won today, that Casey Saucy. Absolutely bolted up, didn't it? If you watched it come home on the camber sand, camber side of the track, it absolutely bolted up. 10-1 into 9-1. The price stayed up because, you know, Alexandra Dunn, not a gambling yard as such, small yard, but a very astute woman. And that horse did not stop to win, did it? I told you all about it. Ex-Irish, say no more, ex-Irish. Know all about it. I've been following that horse in Ireland for about 2 years. Brought it over. Alex had got the horse. Bang, job done. 0 in the back of the net, 10-1 to your money. The bookmakers absolutely clueless, and we cleaned them out. Nearly 2,000 people, 1,973 people were on that today on my line, and I'm absolutely delighted. So that's a lot of money going on. If everyone had a tenner on, just a tenner on, that'd be 20 grand going on that horse, which would have took out nearly £250,000 from the bookies, tills and satchels, and lovely. No one is more happy than me when the bookies get busted. I promise you that. Nobody. I can't stick them. They cry wolf when they lose. They're a bag of nerves, and they absolutely run for cover. They close people's accounts. They're absolutely glorified accountants gone bust. They're not bookmakers. They're just charlatans under the... You know, they're what they are, aren't they? They're not bookmakers. Bookmakers work on the track and play with their own money. You know, these big companies are all playing at it and looking at profit figures and waiting for people to play on fruit machines and bingo and roulette. And, you know, come on, closing people's accounts. Know your customers. Know your customers. I'll tell you, know your customers. Know you can't win, so they close your game. That's what they do. But anyway, 9-1 winner. No point even talking about them, because in my day and age, I knew all the people who owned the bookmakers. William Hill, you know, Ladbrokes. All these people owned the companies. Now they're just companies and the faceless people, like a lot of companies in the world. You don't know who runs them. You don't know them. They're not bookmakers. They're just glorified pencil pushers. And it's all automated. You know, it really is sickening when they close people's accounts and they can't get a penny. And even when you close your account, you can't get your money back what you won. It's a joke. It is an absolute joke what's going on out there. But all you could do is win, collect your money, and bank it. And buy yourself something. Treat your friends, treat yourselves, treat your partner. Bank it. Just take the money out, bank it. Clean them out and bank it. And that's what I'm here for. 2 for a tenner on Monday. I think it'll be 66-1, 80-1 or 100-1 the double. Both horses have got no form at Kempton and Wolverhampton. Register now. It'll be sent on Friday at 5 o'clock. I won't tell you wrong. These are big price horses. I'm giving you 10-1s and 7-1s and 8-1s. They're not short price favourites. These Monday are big ammunitions. And, you know, I won't tell you wrong. That Kirsten Saucy today, absolutely dotted up, didn't it? I was absolutely thrilled with that. Okay, so I've got 3 horses to tell you about. Should we talk about them? These are free bets, free all the way, and they're running tomorrow on a Super Sunday. 2 of them are in Ireland at Galway and at Wexford, and the other one is at the meeting at Carlisle. Okay, so we're going to go to Carlisle first, but they're 158. It's a 2-mile handicap. Nearly all my horses run in handicaps, by the way, nearly all of them. I wouldn't say all of them, but I'd say 99%. And this one's no different. And I think this one's got a great chance. It's an each-way recommendation. The horse is number 5 on your card, Man Alive. It's number 5, Shout House, for a horse called Brainy, trained by Sandy Thompson, ridden by Ryan Mania. Not going to tell you too much about it because it's a Saturday night and I'm sure you've got other things to do. But I will tell you one thing, this horse is going to be extremely well suited by the ground conditions and also by the weight that it's carrying of just 103 in a handicap for the first time. Sandy Thompson, pretty good trainer. Ryan Mania, obviously Grand National winning jockey. But this horse has got very strong chance. It really has. And it's a decent price, around about 7 to 1 to your money. Sandy Thompson, 3 winners from 40 this year. But not too much to work with. Doesn't have like big ammunition, and so when it gets an opportunity at the yard to win, it takes it. And I think off a mark of 103, number 5, Brainy, has a great chance in the 158 at Carlisle today. So that's your first bet, Brainy, 158 at Carlisle. That's on Sunday, around about 7 to 1 to your money. I think that's a great price, and that's in the UK, in England. And that one's the first bet of these 3. Let's talk about 2 horses in Ireland, shall we, tomorrow. One's at Wexford, which I'll give you first in the 240. And the other one runs at Galway, at the meeting at Galway. And that runs a little bit later on than that. And I'll tell you about that in just a moment as well. As I say, it's a great pleasure to have you with me. It really is, always is. A lot of people playing my extra bets. There are literally almost 1,000 people playing my extra bets. And I'm not surprised, because if you don't win, I am absolutely gutted. And on Monday, and it's open for bookings now, I've got 2 bets and I've held them off this channel. I've held them off. They won't be on here because I'm going for the jugular with my private payback clients. 2 for a tenner, and there should be 7 to 1, 10 to 1, about 80 to 1, probably a bit more, 100 to 1 double. Either one wins, you're going to come up smelling roses from the same sources. Today's bets, which won at 9 to 1, there's still one more to come, and it wouldn't surprise me if that one did the business. So get yourself registered, book in. By the way, when you do book your ticket, when you do book to get these 2 bets, they are sent to you by email and also by PayPal, but you do need to write to my racing office, which is run by my partner Anne. Now you do need to do it. A lot of people are not doing that, and then they write and say, where's the bet? Well, the bet's not come to you because you haven't wrote into the email to put in the list. So you do need to write, after you've paid, to petersracingtips@gmail.com, okay? And quote the word gambles. Gambles. That's the code word for this one. Gambles. I use a different word all the time. So gambles. You need to put that in your originator or in the content, the main body, and you'll get the 2 bets sent to you at 5 o'clock on Sunday for Monday's racing. They won't be on this line free of charge. Absolutely no chance. So 2 bets, about 100 to 1 a double, and you don't want to miss them whatever you do. Don't forget, you need to write to petersracingtips@gmail.com. Put gambles in the originator or the main body, and we'll know you're on. And we put that against who's paid, and then it goes into a bulk send, and it all goes out together. But you do need to do that, or you won't get your email, okay? I'm going to send it by PayPal as well, but that takes longer than an email, just one click, because PayPal is notoriously slow. Okay, so 405, where are we going? 405 at Galway in a moment, but we're going to go to the 240 at Wexford, and there's a horse I'm very sweet on here, which is number 14. It's called King Grazel. King Grazel, trained by Philip Fenton and ridden by Niall Moore. Claims a valuable £7, this young boy. But Philip Fenton's been around the block, and I'm told this horse is extremely strongly fancied. It's a big price, not much to write home about it so far, but has got a great chance. The jockey's rode 4 winners from about 60 rides, but King Grazel is going in off a mark of 87, having run off a mark of 89 last time. Can't tell you much about last run other than it was 8th of 17 at Cork. But the message I've got is that wasn't its true form. Went off at 16 to 1. Previously been off at 80 to 1, 200 to 1 and 20 to 1. So I'll say no more about that. But I can tell you the handbrake's off tomorrow, and I think it's also got a great chance of a mark of 87 with Niall Moore as rode 4 winners, claiming an extra 7, and he's rode it every time it's ran, so he knows the gelding very well. It's number 14, King Grazel, in the 440 at Wexford, so that's your second bet there. Interesting horse that, about 16 to 1 early bird price. Good value that, 16 to 1. They can win, you know. I think you know that. I've tipped more big price winners in Ireland than any other breathing. And tonight, of course, was in England at 9 to 1. That was nice, wasn't it? Wasn't it lovely that? I loved that. Got myself a couple of grand. Hope you won a few quid. I think I had 58 emails of people who have had 10s, 20s, 30s. And one bloke had 200 on it, so well done. Well, well done anyone, even if you have a pound on it, it's nice, isn't it? It's not all about betting big, it's about enjoying the thrill and backing, you know, just backing a winner, the thrill of cheering a winner home. That's what it's all about. And that's what I try to do for you. But cheering a big price winner home is wonderful, isn't it? Really is. Right, I'm going to give you one more now, and this is on a very interesting horse, trained by a very interesting trainer who's harder to get right than, well, anybody on earth, I should think. But I'm going to take a punt on him because I think this horse is ready to strike. It's handicapped to strike. It's got to strike soon. It really has. And I think tomorrow could be the day. It's a big price, priced at 16 to 1. So I'm going to give you this now. You never know with this trainer. He is hard. He's a very astute man. He really is. He's absolutely marvellous. But the truth is, you know, you've got to get him right. But I think if this one is ready to roll, and I think it is, I think it's going to take the world a beating. So I'll give you that now. But whatever you do, 2 for a cock and hen, 2 for 10, about 80 to 1 or 100 to 1 double at Kempton and Wolverhampton on Monday. Register now, put your name down, write to Anne at the racing office, which is petersracingtips@gmail.com. That's all you got to do. Put in the word gambles in your originator or your main body content, and at 5 o'clock tomorrow we'll be frying for Monday. Fish and chips, fish cake and chips, sausage and batter and chips, anything you like and chips. But I think we'll back a big winner or two. I really do. All right. Final bet that I'm going to give you, number 12. It's called Explosive Boy. Wow. In the 405 at Galway. Explosive Boy. Trained by the great Tony Martin. What a trainer. What a trainer. I've had some big touches with him, I tell you. Trained by him, ridden by Peter Carberry. You've got to get them right, this outfit. But when you do, you can land some big touches. And number 12, Explosive Boy, is my idea of the 12-runner handicap hurdle at Galway on Sunday as the winner. I'll say no more about the form because it's pretty much irrelevant. What is relevant, that I fancy it, it's got the form to win. If, you know, all things considered is right, it can win. That's it. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to have a sip of this because to be honest with you, it's been a long day. It's been a wonderful day with a big 9 to 1 winner to top it up. Cheers. Get yourselves on 2 for a 10, Ray. I won't tell you wrong. We're going to hit them on Monday. We're going to hit them big. Get on.